couple of weeks ago, I asked my channel members to give me some topics to talk about on this channel because they're the channel members. After getting them, I put 5 of them in a community post for you guys to vote on. And the one that won, will Zack Ertz break Harold Carmichael's record for receptions in 2020? What is going on, everybody? For those who don't know, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. If you are new to this channel and love talking Philly sports every single day, hit that subscribe button. Now, if you know that Zack Ertz is still a top 3 tight end in the game and believe that the speed around him is going to help Carson Wentz, it's going to help themselves, but it's also going to help him, smash that like button. And oh, by the way, it helps this content and pushes it out to other Philly fans. With all that being said, let's jump into today's topic. In 2020, Zack Ertz will be going into his 8th season. Yes, 8 seasons already for Zack Ertz, and last year was one of his most frustrating seasons when you talked to him throughout the press conferences because you heard it in his voice. He was getting coverage thrown at him that he's never seen before.
A lot more condensed coverage in the middle of the field, and a lot of double teams. Oftentimes, I'll be by myself and their best corner will be on me.
Look, Zack Ertz probably thought that 2019 was going to be a great season for him, seeing the acquisition of Deshaun Jackson, thinking that Nelson Agholor was going to be able to be a good receiver in the slot alongside of D-Jax and Alshon, but all that never happened. D-Jack goes out week 1, Alshon goes out then 2, Nelson can't play the slot, he's forced to play on the outside, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside never showed up. The only thing positive that came out of 19 when it comes to catchers is not a receiver, another tight end in Dallas Goedert. But let's stick at Zack Ertz. Not what he thought coming into 2019. Now this year, we got the same opportunity to get guys like D-Jax on the field. Now we got Jalen Reagor and the 2 other young boys who can get down the field, and John Hightower, Quez Watkins. Marquise Goodwin was part of that plan, possibly, but we all know his story. In 2020, we will see a decent amount of 11-man personnel. Guys like Reagor, D-Jax, and whoever can main the slot, whether it be Greg Ward, Whiteside, Hightower, Quez, I don't know. But we are also going to see 12-man because that 12-man is good for the run game, for the pass game, for the play action. Because people don't really understand how good of a blocker Zack Ertz and Dallas Goedert is for the run game. And once you get the run game going, you hit them with a play action and one of them will be open in the middle, especially if you got post routes from guys like Reagor or D-Jax, and the safety got to play that. So let's get back to Zack Ertz, who last year got double teamed all the time. He had only 37 catches at the midway point, and he was frustrated. I mean, almost every post game, reporters asked him, how do you feel about the coverage you're getting? He said he's seen coverage that he's never seen before, and other guys got to step up. They didn't step up, but in 2020, I'm telling you, we're going to step up.
So we got a lot of talent on offense, and if they try and take me away, great. I got a lot of confidence in the other guys.
It's going to be a pick your poison kind of offense, not just talking to guys on the outside. I'm talking about 26 behind Carson Wentz, Miles Sanders. So I do believe Zack Ertz targets might come down a little bit because of the explosive plays down the field, the running plays, all that stuff. But the opportunities he gets when he gets them are going to be more open. He could beat man coverage no matter what. He's not the biggest guy. He's not the strongest guy, but he's a technician at route running. He uses his hands and his body so good to lean and break out of his routes. He's not fast, and he's not going to get yards after the catch, but he's still going to be Mr. Reliable for Carson Wentz, and that's never going to change. You might see Dallas Goedert play some more in 11-man personnel too to keep a 8th season Zack Ertz more healthy throughout the year. So, in 12-man, they'll both be out there. And Zack Ertz will be the preferred tight end out there in 11-man sets. But don't be surprised if you see some Goedert just to make sure Zack Ertz can get through the 2020 season. He did get nicked up a little bit in 19, but again, he was asked to do a lot, and this year he's going to be able to get more without doing more because of everybody helping him around him. So to pretty much narrow it down, this video is about, will he break Harold Carmichael's record? I believe he needs 64 or 65. If you look at Zack Ertz, his whole career, his first year he had 38 catches. His second year he had 58 catches. Every other year, he had 70-plus catches. And he did have that 116 reception year, breaking Jason Witten for the most ever by a tight end. Shout out to you, Zack Ertz. However, this year, in 2020, with Rager hungry, Djax hungry, Sanders hungry, the utilization of Goddard more hungry, will Zack Ertz get 64 or 65? I think it's 64, so he needs 65 to break it. I'm going to say yes. Again, he's not going to have nowhere near 100. He might even drop under 80 that he had last year, but he's still going to be Mr. Reliable. He's going to be more open because of these guys, and I believe he's going to have right around 73, 75 catches. So I do believe he will break Harold Carmichael's record. We will have a receiver who's close to 1,000, but throughout it all, Zack Ertz is still going to get his yards. Dallas Goedert will contribute as well. We will have one of these receivers close to 1,000. The next guy close to about 500 or 600. And at the end of the day, Carson Wentz is going to be closing into that 45, 4,800 yards. He's going to have a good season because of guys like Zack Ertz, Dallas Goedert, and these speed demons on the outside. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching and all the constant support. Let me know in the comment section, will Zack Ertz get more than 64 receptions? Again, the guys on the outside and behind him are going to eat, but it's also going to allow Zack Ertz to be more open than he's ever been in 2019. So, will he break Harold Carmichael's record with more than 64 receptions in 2020? Let me know in the comment section. Shout out to the channel members. I appreciate you guys. We're going to do something extra for you guys. I'm going to have something special coming up in a couple days, maybe a week or so, for the channel members. I appreciate you guys 100%. And if anybody else wants to check it out, it will be in the description. Check it out. Until next time, you know what time it is. We out.